Hey guys, this is Keth. I'm doing my dice review. I promised you would, and I deliver on my promises. As you may be able to see from the letters up there forming cryptic words of nonsense and agony, this is my dice review for the Chessex Pound of Dice. See? Keth's Dice Review. So what I've done is I've ordered 2 pounds of the Chessex Pound of Dice. That's 2 units, or about $45, which is more money than I really should be spending on dice, but at the same time, they're very nice dice. I'm not going to be showing them because, I'm going to be showing 3 of them, because this is my 3rd attempt to record this, and every other time I've gone above the 15-minute limit. I don't think you really want to watch me talk about dice for 15 minutes. I'm sure some of you have bizarre fetish and would like to watch me review dice for more than 15 minutes, but, moving on. So, I got a really nice bunch of dice. I'm going to post exactly what I got below me in the, it's not a comment thing, it's a, I use it to just, description box. It's called a description box. I'm gonna post exactly what I got in each of the bags, as far as dice styles and shapes and, sizes and stuff. I got a pretty good distribution, I think. I got lots of D4s, which a lot of people were complaining about. Not a big fan of D4s. They remind me of caltrops. They not quite as bad as Legos, but they're still pretty painful to step on. Lots of D6s, lots of D10s, lots of D20s. Lots of D20s. Not so many D12s and D8s. That's the only real disadvantage of this set. I did get a lot of decacentennials. That's D100s for those of you who don't like the term decacentennials. I hate you. It's such a cool word. Yeah, so, I'm probably gonna swing by the local gaming store once I figure out where the local gaming store is. Pick up, a 10-pack of each of those just to round out my set. Those are usually like $5 for 10 dice, so I should be able to round out another 10 sets with that, and then I'll hawk them for like $5 a set. So that's going to be fun. I really recommend this set. I recommend you buy 2 pounds, not 1, because if you buy 1, you will find yourself disappointed. Between the 2 sets I got 4 D8s. I got 3 in one bag and 1 in the other. So had I bought 1 bag, I would have been disappointed. I would not have had enough D8s to even make it worthwhile. With 2, however, rather than having to pick out individual dice at the the gaming shop, I'm just going to pick up 2 of the Chessex bags of 10, and that'll round it out nicely, and I'll have enough to make another 10 full sets. So that's convenient. Full sets. The peppermint dice are ugly as shit. Everybody below me has said it. On the Amazon reviews, which you may have come to hear from. Everybody else on the Amazon reviews said that the peppermint dice are ugly. They're really ugly. I did, however, have one that had like a big smear of paint on it. Not sure how it's going to roll. I'm going to have to test it out a little bit and see if I can chip that off a bit. But it did look like a really big blood splatter. So the people who said it looked kind of like bloody bone are right after a fashion. It's just not particularly attractive. If that's what it takes for you to sleep at night, go right ahead. But I wouldn't necessarily agree with that assessment. Beyond that, I did, like many other people, get some interesting D6s. I got some swirly, pearlescent type ones. I also got a shit ton of swirly pearlescent D4s. Out of 11, 8 of them were pearlescent. 6 of those were all the same style. One of those was the Chessex Carnival style pearlescent, and one of them was a sort of chestnut brown with gold dusting. type. It's very pretty, and it's got like a big opalescent speck of red, so I really like it. And I got a couple of pearlescent D6s, 2 of them to be exact. One of them's a little smaller than the other, which pisses me off because that's one I quite like. I got these. Now these are D6s. This is an ordinary D6. As you can tell, volumetrically, these are about 150 times larger than the regular D6. Size-wise, they are about 1.5 times taller. I really like these. And I'll tell you why. I got 4 of them. I got 2 blues and 2 greens. And while I haven't decided what game can be played with 4 D6s, I also got 2 white ones, which I don't have with me right now because some of the girls borrowed them to play. So I have just enough of this size dice to play Jumbo Yahtzee. Now, I've never played regular Yahtzee, so I have no idea how the fuck that game is played. However, should I ever be encountering, die and have Satan encounter me and go, I'm gonna steal your soul if you don't play a game of Yahtzee with me, I'm going to at least have managing dice to lose to him with. What can be said? I also got one other set of dice. Well, not a set of dice. I actually got 18 of them. See these little dice. Here, I'll hold it up so you can see the numbers. On this side, it says 2. 2 is a fairly standard dice number. I like 2. 2 is a low roll, but it's not a critical failure. On this, the other side, it says 4. 4 is a better roll. With 4, plus my, diplomacy of 12, I can pass most diplomacy checks. Again, that would be rolled on a d20, so it's... Now we come to the befuddling part. This side says 8. And this side says 16. Backwards, because you're looking in the camera. And this side, befuddlingly, says 32. And, of course, if we flip it over, because anybody who has passed 4th grade math will realize what's going on by this point, we have 64. Now, I got no idea what the fuck these dice are. I was told that it's for a game called Backgammon. I don't know what it is. Apparently these are some sort of point counting measure. I'm not sure why they had to be, this big compared to a regular dice. These are 6 millimeters. But I really like them, so I'm going to make them into, little studs, and then I'm going to try to, again, sell them to some of the girls in the Gamers Guild, because I have, again, 16 of them. Or 18, a shit ton of them, more than I needed. I also got some dice like this, except red with white pips, normal numbering, 1 to 6 pipped. Those I'm going to probably also make into earrings, but those I think I'll keep, because they're actually really cute. Beyond that, lots of dice. All of them are very well weighted. They're not super heavy. They're not if you ever rolled a metal dice. They're a bit light for my taste because I'm used to wooden dice. But, they're good dice. And I would definitely recommend, if you have any use for 200 dice, definitely go for it. In the future, I'm also going to pick up a bag of the GameWise dice, I think they're called. And also, they're really expensive, but I think I'm going to pick up one of the pound of Game Science dice. So, I forget what they're called. Tetras? Teckets? Teshiers. The funky color shapey. The ones that they don't bother to tumble, so they're like magic science dice. Yeah, that's about $50 for a bag of about 150, so it's gonna be expensive, and I'm probably gonna wait until after Christmas, just because. But I will definitely, any further dice purchases I make, whether it be a set or another pound of dice, or, some other company's pounds of dice, or, I'm hoping to get a nice dice bag for these, actually. Unless somebody wants to send me one, in which case, go ahead. They certainly were dice. They're very nice dice. Quality dice. And go, buy them. Purchase them in vast quantities. See you. Probably be posting again tomorrow. And I love you all. Check out my blog if you're coming from Amazon. Bye.